Yeah, I like this golf course a lot. I'm a big fan of Pete Dye golf courses in general. And I think this course does a really good job of separating the players that are on their game that week. And if you're a little bit off, you get penalized. There's a lot of really tough visually tee shots and small greens. And there's good opportunities to shoot low scores, but at the same time, there's a lot of water and other things going on. So I love the golf course and played good here the last 2 years. So hopefully try to build on that. I just think he builds fair golf courses, but off the tee, it might not necessarily look like there's a whole lot of room. But when you get up there, there's plenty of room. So it's just visually intimidating, and I like how he uses angles really well, particularly on par 3 holes. For example, I play Oak Tree National a lot when I'm in Oklahoma, and there's a lot of greens that are tilted on the sides, where you usually have water on the left side, and if you bail out right, now you have a really tough chip from a collection area where the green kind of runs away from you. Things like that. It might only be 170 or 180 or 190 yards, and it's enough room on the green to work with, but it just tests every single shot that you have. So I think he's just a genius, and I really like a lot of his golf courses. The thing is, I play golf for a living. I don't know exactly what should have been done, because at the end of the day, I don't have all the information, and I don't know that I can't just say, okay, this is what exactly needs to be done or should have been done. But at the same time, there were some things that were said that has been walked back on, and then things have been very contradictory. And as a leader of an organization, I will want a person like that to take some ownership and say, hey, we made a couple of mistakes, but this is how we're going to rectify it, instead of kind of sweeping it under the rug, which I felt like has been done to a certain degree. So I don't mind people making mistakes. We all make mistakes. But I think when you make a mistake, you got to own up to it and say, hey, we're trying to do better here, and this is how we're going to do it. To be honest, I haven't given it too much thought. These signature events, for example, they've been great for the players that are in the tournaments. I don't know if that's necessarily what the fans want to watch. I don't know if it's long-term going to produce a better product or not. I hear the arguments for it. I hear the arguments against it. So I haven't given it too much thought, but it certainly. I read Lucas Glover's comments last week where he said, having the smaller field sizes or not making it more competitive. Yes, you're getting the best players to play, the top guys to show up, but the fields are more competitive when you have bigger field sizes. I think that's just the fact. There's a reason why we're playing the Players' Championship with 144 guys. But at the end of the day, I don't know what the fans want to watch. Do they want to watch these limited field sizes, or do they want to watch the bigger sizes? I really don't know. I just don't know what trajectory we're on. I think a lot of that is depending on the fact of what happens to the live guys. Do they come back eventually? I don't think it's a great outlook if we keep being divided for 10, 15 years, whatever, however long it's going to take. So there has to be some kind of decision being met in the future.